guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Heaven. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. You're already here, you might as well. Today we have Chelsea with me. She's gonna be doing my makeup, and I've never gotten my makeup done before, so I'm super excited. What are you gonna do today?
I'm just gonna do like a full glam, like all of it, glitz, glitter, cut crease, like you name it, we're gonna do it for sure. Like I'm gonna make you look like a whole nother person.
I'm actually so excited.
So first I do primer. This is the El Maquillage Photo No Filter primer.
Yeah, I don't really know all that much about makeup, but I've seen like a lot of people say like not to prime is a crime, so just do it anyways.
Some people don't believe in it. Some people think it's a bunch of like BS.
For me, because I don't really know much about it, I feel like it protects my skin from the makeup, so I just do
yeah,
it anyways,
it's
and
a
I'm
barrier.
very acne prone.
Yeah. Okay, so I put a base down first. This is just concealer. See, I like face primer, but I don't believe in eyeshadow primer.
Yeah, isn't that like kind of the same thing?
I feel like it's a waste of money. I feel like you could just use your concealer and it's fine. This is also the El Maquillage setting powder. It has like SPF in it too.
Do you get a lot of clients?
Lately, yeah. So like before I tried to like do freelance, it didn't really work out because like no one really knew about it. But I also like wasn't really posting that.
Like promoting it enough?
Yeah. And then I did my aunt's makeup for her birthday and she posted it and everyone kept asking me like, oh, like can I like get my makeup done by you? And I was like, okay, maybe this is kind of popping off just a little bit. So I'm gonna use the Dose of Colors Friendcation. It's so fire. Okay, so we're gonna take Necessary, this one right here. And this is gonna be like your transition, so just gonna like make sure everything blends.
Do you have like your own like makeup Instagram page?
I did, but I just turned my regular Instagram into a business page.
Oh, okay.
Because I already had the like followers and stuff there. So I found that to be just a lot easier.
Nice. How long did you go to beauty school for?
9 months.
I heard that's actually really expensive though. Is it like 2,000?
So I didn't do Cosmo. I just did the esthetician program.
Mm-hmm.
So the esthetician program was only 12,000. When Cosmo is only, I think it's like 20, 24, depending on the
12,000 for 9 months.
Yeah. And then they give you like the whole kit. Like they gave me the box and like my Zuka bag behind you. Like they give you everything.
Oh, so you
so it's honestly worth the price. So this is like the look we're going for. Like a super glitz, glam. Oh my god.
Okay.
Like glitzy, glittery type of look. I might even like switch up the colors just a little bit. Okay, so I'm using the Dare to Create Morphe palette. It's like the same setup as like the James Charles palette. Like it has the same like pan. I'm taking this color here. They don't have names, so it's like a burnt, rusty color. Yeah, makeup for me is just like really, it's very therapeutic. Like, were you ever that kid that like went through your mom's stuff?
Yeah, but not with like her makeup. I was never really interested in her makeup.
Oh, see, I was all within it. Like, I'd go to school without her knowing with like mascara on, and then I'd come home with it like running down my face.
Yeah, my sister was that person. I got more into like her wallet or like.
Side note, we know each other from school.
Yeah, we went to high school together. Do you still hang out with the same people from high school?
Not really. I still talk to some people. I kind of just, I knew a lot of people. I just, you know what I mean? I just kind of kept to myself, but like I was never had issues with people.
That's good.
I'd like to say I never had issues with people. I mean, had issues with me, oh well, but. Naked, ultimate basics. I'm taking the like burnt color here.
I like that you have this big window right here and it's super open actually.
Yeah. And for someone that does makeup, you need all the natural lighting you can get.
Absolutely.
I mean, the only thing that's scary is just this is right in the front yard. So.
Yeah, that would be scary. I've been watching a lot of Criminal Minds lately. Like, I decided to rewatch it from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been getting so paranoid every single thing that I do. I feel like having
I've had one scare. I had one scare where a cat comes up to the window and it's like I can hear it like rubbing against the glass, and I literally thought someone was breaking in. And I was terrified. I like got up, stood over there, and then I saw like a shadow, and I was like, wait a minute, it doesn't look like a human. And so then I look out and I was like, oh my, I was so embarrassed.
I live in my grandma's house now, and it's a super big house, and so sometimes like I hear noise of the house settling in or something.
Yeah.
Or like the alarm system sometimes, like even though everything is locked, sometimes it'll say the battery will act up a little bit and it'll say that the window's open when it isn't.
Yeah.
I was at home like, and since quarantine, my sleeping schedule's off. So it was like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I heard the beep go off as if something opened.
Yeah.
I've never been so scared in my entire life, and my grandma was out of town at the time. In that big ass house,
here.
Yeah, I literally went and I got my taser, and I had a
Oh my
knife
god, you're
in one
strapped.
hand.
You're like ready to go.
Yes, I was ready. I was so scared.
My boyfriend's best friend, they live in a house, like a bunch of guys live together. And their neighbor, every time I would come over, you see this guy, he's just digging holes. So his whole front yard, there's just like holes everywhere. So he's always digging a new hole. And we literally think like he's like getting ready for like some crazy thing, or he's like getting ready to like bury someone. Like we're always just like, why is he digging these holes? And he's not putting a plant or anything in it. Cause
he's just digging holes?
Yeah.
Does he fill them back up, or does he just keep them dug up?
I've never seen him put dirt back in, so I don't know. He's always digging up dirt.
Yeah, that's a little sus. Yeah, he's got to either be preparing for like an apocalypse, or he's
Yeah,
trying to
like
bury
he has like
somebody.
some
I don't know.
underground tunnel that we don't know about. Like I have no idea. Okay, this is a Smash box. I got this for Christmas. It was like a book, and then like it came with the little things. It says Sumatra.
Sumatra?
Sumatra.
Are you a year younger than me, or are we the same?
I graduated at 17. We're probably the same age.
Oh, that's
I just turned
unfortunate.
22.
Oh yeah, I'm 22. Oh, I'm about to be 23 soon. That's so disgusting. But for my 23rd birthday, I'm telling everybody that I'm 21. Like,
Oh,
everybody
do it.
better bring me 21 balloons. I'm so serious. I'm not turning 23.
There's a lot of blending.
That's what I am the worst at. And I feel like one of my eyes just doesn't want to. Which one? This eye just does not ever want to blend it.
This one I had to
why.
like layer it more and like really blend it out to make it match this one, because this one's like super easy. I'm gonna use this Smash box. This is a single shadow. This is wheat. It's like a cream color. Just gonna put that in the middle.
Do you want to end up doing this like full time?
Eventually, yeah.
Would you get like your own studio and stuff?
Yeah. But the thing is like I want to make sure I have a good clientele base, and I'm always busy because like the rent out here is insane. So this is the Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation. It's like my favorite foundation. It always looks so good in pictures.
Oh, I haven't tried a matte one.
Really?
Yeah.
This one's really good. Even like people with like I have dry skin, and this I love it.
And those are one of the cheaper ones, no?
It's only like $5.99. Yeah.
Yeah, the Laura Mercier one was like $45.
Yeah, I used to use the NARS one. It was $48 a bottle.
My skin is looking really nice.
Yeah, the stuff isn't like too drying. That's what I like. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer.
Oh, I want to get that one. I
So
like how
good.
big that like. What is that like?
It's almost like
this.
I compare it to like the Shape Tape, like the Tarte one. It's literally the same thing for half the price.
What shade is that? Because I'm trying to order some online, but I'm not the best at shade matching.
Is
I want one with like a
light
like a pink
sand.
undertone.
Yeah, this has like a pinker. This is light sand. I'm a huge thrifter.
When I was younger, I was like, ew, that's gross. But like, as soon as I got to high school, I was like, oh my god, please take me to Goodwill.
Yeah, I absolutely love Goodwill. And like Buffalo Exchange, like.
That I've never tried. What is that?
That's like their shop. You go there, you can take your clothes there and get money for them.
Oh, really?
So you take clothes
That's what I
there
need to
and they
do.
go through it, they pick whatever they want and you get money for it.
Wow.
So like we do bras. Bras is like my favorite thing. I gotta do my boyfriend's brows all the time.
Yeah, he lets you do that at least.
And then you lay him down right here. I'll say that. He's a baby about it though. Like he's always like, oh my god, my eyes are watering. I'm like,
oh, plucking the brows?
yeah. I'm like, okay.
They all are,
I'm like,
honestly.
calm down. It's not that bad. I was like, once you've had a Brazilian, nothing hurts. Nothing hurts.
No, but seriously.
Like this. It's... And then this is what I do to make lips look bigger. I'll just put a little bit right underneath. And it makes your like bottom lip look like
Poofed out?
yeah. So for contouring, I use more like a dense brush, and it just makes it gives you a little bit more control, like when you're blending it. And then the contour you always want to blend up. So if you blend down, it's gonna make your face look. So do you listen to podcasts at all?
No, I don't know why though. So many people have recommended so many different podcasts.
I was never a podcast person. I was always like a more visual, like I have to see something. But then I really got into like, so do you know Zane and Heath from like David Dobrik's like vlogs, like their videos? Do you know who they are?
I watch a lot of like his TikToks.
So they're
know.
usually like the two guys that are always like super drunk, like super crazy anyway. But they have a podcast together and they're like hilarious. I was actually watching. So they're like their podcast, you can either listen to it or they film their podcast too, so you can watch it. I usually watch it, but they're so funny and they talk about like random shit. And then I also listen to the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Somebody else has told me to listen to that.
So good. It's literally just like this girl just talking about sex or just anything related to it. Like, she had a podcast about how to catch a cheater and how to become a good cheater, and it's like hilarious. Like just the way she's explaining things, it's so good.
There's this one podcast that I really want to watch of some TikToker that I saw, who literally does a podcast on how she sells random things of hers for money, like. She'll sell toenails, she'll sell like feet water, her own spit in jars, like
really
used underwear.
Shit,
yeah, and she does a whole podcast of like how she does it.
Yeah, the Call Her Daddy one, you should listen to it. She's so funny.
How do you listen to podcasts? Do you just go on YouTube?
No, you can Spotify. Most of them on Spotify or like Apple Music too. You can find podcasts on there, and then you even have an app on the iPhone. It's called Podcast, and you can look up podcasts on there. So now we're gonna bake with that same powder that I use for her eyes. Yeah. Wow, you look chiseled. So while that's setting, we'll do your eyebrows.
You know what I was so mad about after leaving Vista? I was so mad that they started upgrading literally everything the next year.
Yeah, our caps and gowns were shit. Our caps and gowns were so good when we graduated.
I was so upset.
Ours looked like
repainted the whole school.
Ours looked like university like caps and gowns. They had like the white shoulders. They had like the thing on the side. Like they looked so good. I know someone else said the same thing, and they were like, I was talking about it, and they're like, we get it. Like,
yeah, I was so mad. Every single time I drive by the school now with their new paint. Well, to be honest, I like the old colors more. I feel like.
Oh, you don't like the dark blue paint job?
Yeah.
They changed the hallways.
What?
They're tile now. They're not carpet anymore. So now they look like Palo. Palo has tile floors too.
Like, why wait until after? Like, I'm so.
Well, everything started happening when Dr. Ansel came. He was the one that started like fixing everything up in the school.
I know. I wish he would have, because he came my senior year. I wish he would have started at least my senior year. That's unfortunate, but he's pretty cool. I like Dr. Ansel.
So I'm using two bronzers. I used the butter one. The butter bronzer.
I got that one.
This one smells good. It's like coconut.
Ooh.
And then I use the Anastasia one. This is in the shade Rich Amber. So I use this very lightly because if you use too much of this, you're gonna look crazy. Bronzer and blush, my favorite. I feel like it just pulls everything together.
I love some blush.
Oh, then I use like a big fluffy brush. So we're using smaller brush, it's Morphe M5, the M530 brush, and taking the darker bronzer, I'm just gonna lightly. good. Because I've seen some people with like uneven contour and it shit's very noticeable. This is the NARS blush palette. I don't know what the name of it is. Overlust palette. And we're gonna take, I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna do Let It Burn and Get Lost. Yeah, which is these two. Actually, I think I'm gonna mix all three. So it's Body Talk, Get Lost, and Let It Burn. So I'm just gonna do a little of this.
I loved senior year because I had, did you know Callisto?
Yeah.
I had her for my first period. It was like an elective. I never went to that bitch. I slept through it every single day.
Oh no, my senior year, I had one open class, like an open period. So I set it up to where my 4th period was my student aid class. My 5th period, I had college prep, but she literally was like, as long as you're here for the test. And then my 6th period, I didn't have one. So basically, I had my whole day free from 4th period on.
I had, did you know who the wrestling coach was?
I'm the wrestling manager.
Oh, really?
My freshman year.
What was his name?
Sauter?
Yeah, I think so. I had
Bald
him.
guy with the ponytail?
Yeah, I had him for. He had like a class about movies. I forgot what it's called.
Film studies.
Film studies.
I took that my sophomore year.
Yeah, I had that my senior year because I just didn't have I didn't know what else to take.
Just to take. You slept through that class, did it too? I know.
Yeah, I slept through. I had Daniel Godfrey in that class too.
I miss him.
So we were always fucking around in that class. Or I also went through like a heartbreak in that class too. So like I binged my shows.
I found out my ex cheated on me when I was in that class, and we were watching like a sad movie, and I was like. So the whole time people are just thinking I'm crying at the movie when I'm actually like just like heartbroken.
Yeah, no, me and my ex had broken up, and that class was my crying class, my me class. So I would just sit there and either sleep the entire time or watch I think I was watching Grey's Anatomy at the time to get through it.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a good show to be watching a heartbreak because that.
Well, I'd rather cry about something else. And then
I mean,
have
true.
my feelings invested in that than.
Door.
It's a loud ass doorbell.
I don't see any cars out there. Oh, hold on. Okay, so lashes are on, and I just put it's like cocoa colored eyeliner on her bottom lashes. It's terrifying, but we got through it.
Yeah, that feels really close.
Yeah, I know. I saw you like you got nervous. This is the Morphe Liquid Lip in True Story. It's like a very brown type nude.
Are your prices for this on your Instagram and stuff?
So I have if you want to know prices, DM me just because I don't want people people to be very judgy with pricing.
Mm-hmm.
You start to notice that, especially in school, they tell you you don't have to put the prices. And then this is a lighter nude. This is the Maybelline matte lipstick in Beige Babe. And I just put this right in the middle. So this is gonna make your lip look more full. Okay, so this is if we just kept it matte, but I'm putting gloss over it. So we're gonna use the Buxom lip gloss. I usually I start just in the middle and then work my way up.
Okay. There we go.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so this is the finished look.
So good. You're glowing.
I am glowing. Wow.
So it's like a very bronze, glitzy glam with some glowy skin.
And this, I wore the perfect shirt
Yeah,
for this
your sweater
actually.
looks so good.
I'm in love.
You gotta take me on a date first.
Okay, you guys, so this is my makeup by Chelsea. I'm gonna link all of her social media down below, and you can DM her for prices if you want to get your makeup done here in Vegas. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.